Hey, today is commodity day, or what they call mobile pantry here, and this is one of my carts that I'm going to use to go get the free food. And as you can see, I've got it rigged up on the back here with bungee cords with one of those things you hang from shelves to give you more storage. But instead I turned it sideways or upside down and bungee cord it to my cart. And that way when I go shopping across the street, I can put small items in there. I can put a bag in there. And then I also added a small container because sometimes they give us free eggs and they're loose, kind of wobbly in some of the trays that they have. So I don't want to lose one egg. So that's what I do. And so that's my cart. The bag that I've got in there is just one of the bags that I use for a multitude of purposes. So, of course, these will go with me on my van life, and especially those bags. I have two of them, and they have served me well over the years. And I believe I got them at the Dollar General store for $2 several years ago at the end of summer because they're a, a plastic inside, and they're originally supposed to be like a cooler bag, except I've used it for everything but a cooler. But, you know, if I'm sitting around a campfire with some of you other van dwellers someday, we can use it as a cooler. So there you go. Okay, this is the mobile pantry haul for today. Not much. This is the least we've ever gotten. Got a quart of unsweetened green tea, one small watermelon, and a 2.5 pound bag of macaroni and cheese. It's the restaurant style type, so I know I won't eat this, so I'm going to find somebody that I can give this to. Wow, slim pickings today. So not only do we get the fresh food once a month here, but once a month some of us who are in low enough income, which I am, get a box of food which comes from harvesters.org, and it has basic staples that don't have to be refrigerated. So I thought this time I would open it with you and let you see what I see when I open it up. Okay, I've watched a lot of um, unboxings of things on YouTube, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody unbox anything like this. So this is what I get, and it's good. I mean, it's going to help because this month I had to put a radiator in my car, and there's no money left for groceries, so this is going to help. So we get what foods are included in this group. They always send recipes and things like that. So anyway, um, then there's recipe cards. I probably won't use because I like to have my own stuff, make my own things. So what's in here? We have instant dry milk. This is always good to have, as long as it's good and cold, because I grew up on dry milk. That was a very economical thing to have back in the 50s, and frankly, I'm not wild about it, but if it's cold enough, no problem. I can add it to my coffee as creamer if I want. I can add it to pancake mixes, to smoothies and protein shakes, and to add protein. So I do use it, and I have several of these so far. So I'm not a big milk drinker now, but I do use these. Then we get some rice, some white rice, and that's a good staple to have. Um, this I'm going to use since I'm not getting any tomatoes out of my garden. I'm going to use the tomato juice, so um, no Bloody Mary, so I won't be using it for that. But again, I can, throw some veggies in the blender, some lettuce, spinach that I get at the market, and make a nice vegetable smoothie. These juices are good to have on hand because when my grandkids come over, it gives me something that I can give them a snack. And speaking of milk, we get, we always get 2 of these. And these are shelf stable milk. It's real milk, but it's been boxed up safely for that you can put on the shelf. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator until you open it. So these are great to have on hand too. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is always good. Sometimes if I want something in the evening, I will just open a jar of peanut butter and just get a tablespoon and sit there and eat the peanut butter off the tablespoon. That'll keep me from eating other things I shouldn't. Okay. Canned corn, green beans, sweet peas. Um, I will eat these occasionally. My granddaughter just taught me to eat frozen peas as a snack. I told her I would um, eat frozen blueberries as a snack in the evening too, since I'm on a diet to lose weight. And so she had me try frozen peas, and they're really good. So that's what I'm going to do. Besides frozen blueberries, I'm going to do frozen peas. Spinach. Something I recently did that really made a great breakfast was um, normally I'm not wild about canned spinach. I'd rather have it fresh. But what I did was I put it in a strainer, pressed all the liquid out of it. Then I whipped up my eggs in my magic bullet, seasoned, put it all together with the spinach, seasoned it, and just fried one huge spinach and egg pancake in my skillet. It was so good. Okay, what's this? Have pears. My grandkids like pears, mixed fruit. So when they come over, like I said, I've got a snack for them. Okay, here's another. This is great. Canned chicken. I like to have canned chicken on the shelf because when the food stamps run out and I can't get any more food, then I have the canned chicken. But very near in the future, I'm going to be going to using freeze-dried fruits, vegetables, and chicken and beef and stuff like that. So um, I can actually, I'll be saving space on my shelf too. Okay. Oh, I get 2 cans. This is great. Okay, 2 cans of chicken. Awesome. And then we have crisp rice. It's like a Rice Krispie. Again, for my grandkids. And one more thing. We have Tastios. This is like Cheerios. It's the generic brand of Cheerios. So anyway, that's a pretty good haul to have. And again, I'll use those for my grandkids. Used to use them for the grandbabies as a snack. I think probably many of you have done that too. But besides all this, um, last night my neighbor came knocking on my door and asked me if I wanted her box. So she didn't want any of this. So I have double everything that I've got there, I've got here. So not only am I blessed once, but I'm blessed twice. So I'm very thankful for that.